I'm Christian Cooper with Tech Launchpad, and this is our hands-on preview of the Blu Pure View smartphone. So, you've probably never heard of Blu, and I don't blame you. Up until they reached out to us, I had never heard of them either. They're a smartphone company based out of Miami that makes budget Android devices. The one I have here is the Blu Pure View. It retails for $200, but on Amazon's Prime Day, it was available for as low as $108. So, is a $200 phone worth it? Considering the price tag, you're getting a pretty decent Android experience, but at the cost of losing some of the modern luxuries mainstream flagships have to offer. You'll find no wireless charging, no dual cameras, no USB Type-C, no OLED display, no latest version of Android, and no waterproofing. If you're looking for a cut and dry phone that's good for just the basics, then the PureView could be worth considering. Omissions aside, the PureView feels nice in the hand, with a glass back and a slightly curved screen. It's surprisingly heavy for a mid-sized phone. It's got a single 13-megapixel camera on the back with a fingerprint sensor that wasn't the most accurate I've ever used. And surprisingly, it has dual selfie cameras. Both use 8-megapixel sensors, but one is a wide angle so you can fit more people into the frame. Other than the unique dual selfie cameras, it's a pretty vanilla Android phone. It has a very traditional design, but you can rejoice because it's still got a headphone jack.
Yes! 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 Yes!
It has a 5.7-inch 720 by 1440p display with an 18:9 aspect ratio, so you get a taller phone with more vertical real estate. Unfortunately, you are capped at 720p while watching video, so you aren't getting the full HD resolution. I was really impressed by the screen though. Colors popped, contrast was quite good, and considering this is a $200 phone, the screen has no business looking this good. 4K video scaled down to 720p looked great. I'm still putting it through its paces, but Android is running pretty well on it, with only a handful of hiccups that I've experienced thus far. I do have a few issues with it though. The rear camera is not great. Coming from the amazing camera of the Pixel 2 XL, the PureView's camera lacked sharpness and images looked blurry and washed out. The selfie camera was better, but if you're looking to take a lot of photos from your smartphone, you might just want to bite the bullet and splurge on a phone with a better camera. It's serviceable, but it's not great. Finally, I'm also questioning the build quality a bit. The phone feels hefty and the all-glass body with metal edges feels premium, but in the week that I've used this phone, I'm already seeing a few scuffs and scratches. It's basically just been going in and out of my pocket, and I'm seeing some scuffs. If this is already happening in my jeans a week in, it doesn't bode well for the longevity of this phone. So, is a $200 phone worth it? As an everyday device in 2018, I'd say no. Considering our smartphones are the pieces of technology that we interact with the most every day, I really think it's worth spending the money to get a phone with better features and a longer lifespan. The Blu Pure View is great if you're looking to get someone their first phone or if you need a replacement when you've dropped your more expensive phone, but I would worry that it might not last long term. I'd rather spend $800 for a phone that I know I could have for 2 to 4 years rather than spend potentially $200 multiple times for a lackluster experience compared to more premium phones. If you're looking to save some money and still get a great flagship experience, there are a ton of less expensive options from OnePlus, BlackBerry, and Essential. What do you think? Would you consider saving the money and buying a less expensive phone like the Blu Pure View? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.